A Northwestern Ontario First Nation is taking control of its child and family services.
KI First Nation has signed a trilateral agreement with Canada and Ontario, recognizing the community's own family law. It's just the seventh agreement of its kind in the country. Lee Noonan was in KI for the signing ceremony yesterday.
Kitchinimekusipininewuk, Canada, and Ontario have signed an important agreement supporting KI's jurisdiction over child welfare for their people and recognizing Kitchinimekusipininewuk, Debenjikewin, Onakunakewin, the First Nation's own family law, also called Keto.
We're taking back how we used to raise our kids.
Chief Morris says the biggest difference under Keto is that provincial and federal governments will have no say in what happens to their kids, who will no longer be sent away from the community. Canada and Ontario are committing not only equitable funding for child and family services, but also to facilitating coordination with other child welfare organizations in the province and across the country, and supporting family reunification.
Kids get to stay in their communities, raised, surrounded by aunties and uncles and grandparents, traditional ways, proud of who they are and connected to family. Isn't that what we all want?
It's about making sure that you're there to listen and you do your part, making sure that not a single child, not a youth, not a single family is forgotten in the entire province.
Work began on Keto back in 2007, and it was ratified by the First Nation in 2019 with an overwhelming 97% support in a community referendum. It's based on the community's traditional child-rearing practices.
We looked after our kids a long time ago. We have those skills. Let's just go back to them. Let's raise them the way, even with our language, our culture, put those things back in.
The agreement is the seventh of its kind in the country and the second in the province to be signed since Canada passed Bill C-92.
Kitchinimekusipininewuk as a community defines leadership. Over the course of time, whether it's stewardship of the land, the environment, health care, especially care of their children, they've stepped forward and stepped up.
What KIA is doing is stepping away from colonial policies of the federal government, colonial policies from the provincial government, and making their own family law.
This process has opened the door where, we can do other laws, take other things on, and it's going to take time, but we'll get where we want to be in the future.
Morris says Keto will be only the first initiative of its kind. Next, he's setting his sights on lands and resources, healthcare, and education. Lee Noonan, TBT News.